Coming up on Relatables. I was so drunk that I sent screenshots of my ex cheating to his mum and told her she'd raised him wrong.
Facts! Are you kidding? And also, it's like you're questioning the way she raised her son. So you're not even just trying to out your son and make his mum hate him.
Yeah.
It's like, you raised him wrong.
Yeah.
This is your fault. How could you blame the mum for that?
You both broke my heart.
I said, do what you wanna do, be what you wanna be, relatable.
You are listening to
Relatables.
On Tour.
Episode 9. Woo! It's been a while, guys.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, we haven't recorded for ages.
It's a bit alien for us. You guys are like, what are you talking about? We've just had an episode. No, we pre-recorded. We've been on tour, literally.
Yeah, so we pre-recorded 4 or 5 or something. So, and then we took like we did like a week of like editing, and then we took like an actual week off.
Yeah.
While we were on holidays.
And we went over to the islands in Bali, Indonesia.
We went to Nusa Lembongan, and you guys knew that. And we went to Gili T.
Gili T, interesting.
Very, very interesting. We got some stories on Gili T that what we're going to do is we're probably going to go in depth on the Patreon episode. Patreon. So, we'll give it a cheeky little plug if you haven't already gone over to Patreon,
we're gonna go
guys.
in depth. I mean, probably into our best experience ever on.
Go on some fun stuff.
Yes.
All right.
We can't say too much on here, but on the Patreon,
we don't have to be any restrictions.
Yeah,
no
no
restrictions.
no.
So yeah, go hit it up. What is it? We got $5 a month.
Yeah, it's I don't know,
$1.25 a week, 17 cents a day.
You got that down packed. I forgot.
I've got that down pat. Yeah.
You know why I forgot?
I could see you stuttering.
You know why I forgot?
Why?
It's so cheap.
It's such a. That's a good point.
Yeah, literally.
But look, we hope. Like, I feel like I need to come here and say I hope everyone's doing good, because I feel like we've been gone for a while, but everyone's heard our voices.
Yeah, I know. We're still here. But
how are you going, Noddy?
How am I going?
Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Me and
Feels
Jake
good
haven't
to
seen
be-
each other in like a little bit.
About 24 hours?
That's a long time
It's
for
a long
us.
time for us, guys.
Yeah, about 24 hours.
Very long time.
We've got a lot to catch up on this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So, how are we starting it?
We're going to start it with a bit. So,
We got given this idea by someone a while ago. I don't remember their name. We've been given it by 2 people. Someone actually in person said to us, you should do this.
I thought this came from my brain.
No.
Oh.
No. And then,
Okay.
you know you want to know why you thought it came from your brain?
Why?
Because about 2 months ago, I said we should do it, and you brushed it off.
Oh, did I?
And then he's trying to claim
Oh,
it. We're gonna
whatever.
go. But we got...
No, you know why?
Got a
You know
message.
why I brushed it
We
off?
got a message.
You wouldn't have done any like groundwork to get a book or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause I didn't, did I?
Mummy and Daddy are fighting.
Mummy and Dad.
I'm not going down that easy, all right? Try and put this on me. No way. You would have said, I've been like, yeah, good idea. And then you would have just left it. So.
Actually, from memory, I think you did say that's not a bad idea, and that I didn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But, okay, I will give Oddie props.
Yeah.
He went and found a passage from an erotic book.
So I'll intro this. So I've recently found out, I thought this came from my brain, but obviously it didn't. When normally you're strolling on the beach, I'll set the scene, Jake. You're strolling on the beach,
I'm listening.
you see a couple ladies reading books.
Mm-hmm.
That's normally what you do at the beach, get a little sunbake on.
And they all have that Kindle thing.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, they're like learning, like getting a bit of a vocabulary.
Better than yours.
And I've always thought like a self-help book, maybe a bit of like a novel, but who knows what they're listening to.
Bit of Harry Potter,
Yeah, it could be anything. But recently, I found out they're all getting off on the beach.
Yep. Or they're on there, just a couple of horn bags.
Well, there's a couple of hornbags on the beach, just having the time of their life, and that they're just like, I was mind boggled.
And you know what's wild is they read these books, and they don't have any like facial expression. They're just reading the book.
So I told you, we talk about a lot about how things we love about women, this, that, and the other. One thing they 100% beat us at is when we're horny or in the mood, you know it. We can't hide it.
We can't?
No.
Oh, no. It's really hard to.
Yeah,
There's a lot of sitting down.
Yeah.
For a guy.
So they could be completely in the mood, and no one will know.
And they can just, they can go about their day.
They go about their day and just be having the time of their life.
I remember when I was a kid, I must have been, I'm going to say 8 or 9 at this point. I remember learning, I feel like you learn a lot from friends. I never got sat down and given the talk, but I learned a lot from friends. So I remember it was like...
What was the talk called? The Birds and the Bees?
The Birds and the Bees.
I never got it either.
I never got it. I do. One time I remember I was watching a music video and my mum was there and it was Fergie.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mum, why do I really like her? And she goes, because she has big boobs. And I was like, whoa, I do really like her boobs, like a little kid. And then I was like, and I can't believe my mum said this to me actually. I was like, what do girls like? And she goes, she told me they like big doodles.
Oh.
And I was like,
what about mine?
I was like, mine's tiny, bro. But okay, so I remember I was walking. So I have an older sister, and I was walking, and I remember asking one of her friends. I'm not going to say her names, obviously, but she was probably a year or two older than me. And I remember being like, okay, so I was like, oh, a friend told me like guys get a boner when they're horny. I was like learning about what horny and all that was, and then I said to her, because I was like, you're a girl. What happens to a girl? Just out of interest. And she told me that she goes, oh, I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure they just get like really stiff nipples. So for a very long time, I'm talking like till I was like 12.
So every time it was cold, you were like, these chicks.
So I swear until I was like 12, maybe 13.
Really?
I thought that like,
until
I like discovered porn and like spoke to friends more.
I don't think I even had a single thought about anything like that too. I was like 16.
Really?
15,
yeah,
maybe?
nah, mate. I was like, I thought about it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
eh?
I remember like first real time. I remember watching a Katy Perry Teenage Dream music video.
I remember you've told this before.
Or have I?
Yeah, that gets you off.
That shit gets me going. I love that. But sorry, I interrupted.
That's all right. So Jay, mate, you just getting yourself in the mood. But we've gone out and we've gone out and got a book to read. Both of us has never read an erotic novel before.
No, never.
So Jake's did I give you the name of it?
No. What is it?
It is called The Sweetest Oblivion.
It's The Sweetest Oblivion. So we'll say this is a passage from The Sweetest Oblivion.
Yes, and Jake's going to read it, and I don't know what to expect. I'm going to react for the first time.
Everybody focus down there.
hey.
Down that area. Oddie's even unbuttoned his thing for it.
I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. I think it's from the girl's perspective.
This is okay. Oh yeah, it starts off with he yanked.
Yeah, so R rating from now on, guys.
Yeah, guys, you might want to skip.
If you're under the age of 18, skip for about 2 minutes.
Yeah, skip this. Okay. I'm going to have to read this. Okay. He yanked on my dress and a rip sounded as the strap came loose. That was Chanel. I breathed against his lips, but all thoughts vanished when he pulled down my bra and sucked on my breasts. His hands gripped low on my ass, and I sighed when his fingers slid beneath my panties, brushing my clit and teasing my entrance. Fuck, you're wet, he groaned. Nico, I gasped. Beneath my palms, a tremor rolled through his chest. He slowed, kissed my cheek, and murmured against my lips, "Tell me to stop and I will." I didn't believe I was an adventurous girl, but I suddenly knew I would do anything to feel this man shudder like that. His gaze liquefied when I didn't say a word. He watched my face as his finger pushed further inside me. It was a strange feeling, but I grew hotter than ever. Grew hotter than I'd ever been at the way his breathing turned ragged and his body grew tense, as though he struggled with holding himself back. Two of his fingers slid inside while one still filled my ass. I groaned when he began to move them in and out slowly. The fullness was intense, delicious, and close to tipping me over the edge. He kissed my throat, and I shook beneath him as his fingers fucked me agonizingly slow. I fisted the sheets, dug my heels into the bed, and when I came, he swallowed my noises in his mouth. The finesse of the... And then it cuts off. The finesse of the kiss.
That's enough. Oh my God. I don't know. They can't be reading that, Jake.
This is insane.
They can't be reading it. Apparently, I got 2 pages from this novel. It gets worse. That's just a teaser.
Than that?
Yeah, that's just a teaser. I assume they had sex.
Okay, so here's what we want to know.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Ooh.
And also, we've spoken to some people that... we met some people and they read... We were asking, like, do girls just read erotic books anyway? And they're like, yeah. And we were like, does it turn you on in public? And they're like, yeah, a little bit. Just so normal.
Yeah.
Like it's normal.
Yeah, imagine
it's not normal.
Imagine I'm reading a book at the beach and you just see this little... My pants just build a tent.
What? What if a guy was reading a porn magazine in public.
Yeah,
This is a porn magazine without pictures.
yeah, literally.
Literally, I've never read something so in depth.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's all ages too. I hear people say they got
What?
books from their mum and stuff. It's all ages. Mind-boggling stuff, eh? They're going to be, elderly listeners are going to be like, yeah, we all, what?
Yeah, you guys are all going to think this is so normal. This
Yeah.
is wild.
There's
to
no
us.
equivalence for males.
First time I've ever done. That's
There's
the
no
first-
equivalence for
No,
males.
there's literally no equivalent to
Yeah,
males.
no.
There is nothing. We don't do it. Like, okay. Well, let's move on.
Let's jump into it.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable.
All right, guys, dilemma time. And you guys keep coming with
Oh.
more and more responses. It's
They're
getting
crazy.
ridiculous. Dilemma episode is coming.
Yeah. Patreon dilemma episodes are on the way.
Yeah. I think we might chuck one on Patreon, one on Spotify.
Okay.
Do one like
So 2 a month.
Yeah, something like-
Spotify. We'll give Spotify some love.
yeah, two a month. We do love Patreon more, but we still obviously love
Spotify and YouTube. We love YouTube even more.
Yeah. So I got a funny one to start. I reckon you can just give a quick answer.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the serious business.
Okay.
Business.
Love this.
Dilemma. I have a crush on Oddie, who lives on the other side of the world. I also have a crush on a work colleague, who I know for a fact has a girlfriend. The point is that I always focus, almost obsess, on unavailable men. Why? How do I get over it?
I like that you chose one that says I have a crush on Oddie.
I saw it. She got my attention.
So what's her dilemma? Is why does she do that?
But I thought that was sort of a relatable thing. You always want something you can't have.
Yeah. You always want something you can't have, and I mean, I think
How do you get over it?
I don't know, girl. I think stay in that Delulu land. It seems
Stay in
fun.
it?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. I've recently decided I want to join Delulu land.
Maybe you got a
I'm
chance.
sick of this real world shit.
Maybe you got a chance of me.
Maybe. Hey, I think you have a chance with Oddie.
She doesn't. But yeah,
She
maybe,
does.
maybe.
Yes, she don't say that.
Okay, answer is stay in Delulu land.
I say stay in Delulu
You never
land
know
and
when-
you ride that wave.
Yeah.
And I have had plenty of times, not plenty of times, but like 2 times.
What?
Where I was like, oh, I'm never going to even meet that person.
Oh yeah.
But I eventually did.
There's always, everyone has that 1 or 2 Instagram models that you just like, wow.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Wow. Imagine.
And then,
Oddie might follow you back one day too.
yeah, maybe.
Keep doing. Keep
Yeah.
good. Oh, you know what you should do? Keep messaging him. All right. Dilemma. Hi guys. I would appreciate if you kept me anonymous. This is something that has been weighing down on me for months and haven't been able to tell anyone at all. My parents pressed me to study after high school. I didn't want to because I don't know what I want to do with my life, but I had to choose. It's not a program that I want to continue because I don't want to waste any more time. Side note, school doesn't cost anything in my country. I think it's funny how people say my country. I stopped about a year ago and got a good job with a decent salary, but haven't been able to tell anyone. They think that I'm studying and working in my free time, but I have only been working the last year. Now I'm pressed for time and don't know what to do because my graduation is next summer. And I can't even imagine my parents' reaction because they are super strict, especially when it comes to school, and not even my closest friend knows. Any suggestions will do.
Wow.
How heavy. She's living a double life.
She is. She's got quite the
She's
predicament.
Hannah Montana in this
Yeah.
shit.
Oh shit, she is too. Wow. And it's just I hate parents like that.
I know.
honestly.
It's so heavy when they're like that.
It's- A lot of them are like that too.
Mm.
I honestly think that like, I could just throw a little shot.
Yeah.
Those parents who make you choose a job without having any life experience never found happiness once in their life. I don't reckon.
Oh, shit.
Well, what
That is so true.
What forces you to put your kid who's 18, 19, who has absolutely zero life experience, who doesn't know how the world works, and has to choose for the rest of her life what they want to do? Just let them figure it out on their own like accord. And now she's in this predicament because of her parents have kind of not parented very well.
It's such a good point, hey?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think you should, like, I don't know. I'm really happy with I feel super lucky that my parents said, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Do what
What
you
you
want to
wanna
do.
do. Yeah, exactly.
But they said, do what makes you happy.
Literally.
And everything I've ever done is, like, I don't know, felt very, like, heaps of support. But I also do know people in a similar situation to them where
I know heaps
their
of people.
parents are you have to go to school or you're out of the house.
Yeah, yeah,
Stuff
yeah,
like
that's
that.
it, yeah.
Like imagine me giving an ultimatum. You get given an ultimatum from your parents and it's like, if you don't go to school, you're out.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
on your own. You have to get out of the house. You have to work it out yourself.
Yeah, it's just like.
What do you mean?
Literally. And that's
There's
what,
plenty of people that like all the it's all like the guys that own all the social media companies like Mark Zuckerberg, they all dropped out of
yeah.
college, university.
Oh, 100%.
Steve Jobs owned Apple. He's dead now, but dropped out of university. Pretty sure what's his name? Microsoft dropped out of university.
University is a great place if you find your passion.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
interest.
yeah.
But I reckon, I'm going to say 75% of people in university are there because they have to, or it's just something to do.
Yeah, something to do and they don't know what to do with their life.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can waste your 20s
Oh, yeah.
doing... You can restart life at any given time, basically. I know when you're older, yes, you have less time, but you can still restart life at any time.
Literally.
My auntie is an engineer.
Yeah.
She's an engineer. Makes bank.
Yeah.
She just didn't start studying until she was 30.
And with that, when you start studying, when you actually have like a passion and interest at 30, you do so much better at uni and you actually take in the information and
Yeah.
become a really good engineer.
Exactly. Yeah, you become very good in your field.
Yeah.
And that's when you get a job because you gave a shit at uni. Whereas I bet you if she did engineering right out of school, she wouldn't have done it because she just would have been doing it because, yeah.
Literally.
So she made the right choice by living life and like working multiple different jobs to figure out what she wanted to do.
So yeah, I'm sorry you're in this situation, but like,
Oh, wait, did we help her at all?
no, not yet. We will.
Oh, shit,
We will.
okay, yeah,
we
no,
will,
we
we
will.
will. But I reckon we got a fair few listeners at the moment anyway. I reckon just taking in change. I think it's an old fashioned way of parenting where you're like, you have to go to university. There's too many people who are doing university, too many people in apprenticeships. Find your own pathway. And like, big thing about us being overseas, like, you realize how many different ways of life there are.
Yes.
It's like,
Home is...
you're stuck in your own little bubble when you think, I've got to do this or that. There's like, just get out of it for a month, 2 months, go traveling, and you'll figure out that like there's a billion different ways to make money.
So many different ways. But what I'm going to say is, be honest. Tell them. It's going to suck. They're probably going to, disown you for a while. It might be a couple of years, but...
Should I be toxic a little bit?
Yeah.
So you got a really good job, probably a high paying wage. Let's say like, I don't know, what are we, 70K?
So, yeah.
Let's go 70K. Go buy your dad really nice set of golf clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a really, really like a couple grand.
Yeah.
And then go buy your mum, whatever your
Something
mum.
nice, yeah.
Whatever your mum's like a little nice bag, couple grand. And then go, look, mum and dad, I'm sorted for the moment. Like I'm happy.
Yep.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Don't say anything more and then fuck off.
Yeah. How'd you do this? Left school.
Yeah.
And then just walk away.
Yeah. I'm self-sufficient now. I'm good.
Don't need you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a tricky one. I don't know if
That
we
is
got
tough. But I mean, yeah, I would just say be honest.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Because you're going to love this one.
Okay.
Major dilemma.
Yep.
So I have this guy best friend. We've been best friends for about a year and a half. Strictly just friends. And I've always thought that we were platonic. But on the weekend, he told me he has been wanting to kiss me but doesn't want to ruin our friendship. He was completely sober as well. I told him, fuck off. Why the fuck would you say that, you freak? Realize now that might have been a little bit harsh. And then he tried to play it off and it was awkward around me for the rest of the night. I don't know what to do because I love him as a friend, but now it's low-key awkward.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm looking at the camera. If you're watching on YouTube, you fucking fool. You're a fool. And you should have listened to us from the start. How many times does our point need to be proven is all I ask.
Literally.
Literally, how many times does our point need to be proven?
You can't be friends.
You cannot. Okay. A guy.
Calm
and a
down,
girl-
Jake. Calm
A guy
down.
and a girl cannot be best friends.
No.
That's the stupidest thing ever. And also, I just like am so upset with, I don't know, I think it's just so simpy and losery. I'm just taking shots at guys right now. Like,
Yeah.
just a guy came up, if a guy came up to me, showed me a photo of a girl, and I asked who it was, and he goes, oh, that's my best friend. I'd be like, you're a fucking loser.
You'd say that.
I would do, you're a loser.
What?
Because you have to, you obviously like her.
Yeah.
And you're just saying that she's your best friend and you're acting as her best friend just so you can be around her to try and eventually get her to like you. Loser. She doesn't fucking like you.
Oh, it's a very, very tricky what is it? It's the place to step on.
Yeah.
You're playing the game, and it's like you're telling everyone that you're friends, but you're not telling anyone you're real automotive. And
You're
it's-
lying.
Oh yeah, you're 100% lying. And I don't know why no one can admit it. Like,
Why is that?
yeah, no one can. Like, we can just say like, what's the name's keen on me, or I'm keen on them. I'm just there to waiting for my chance. Like, be serious. But to help you out, you have to distance yourself for a while. Just say,
What do you mean a while? You
Like
can't
a
be friends.
long time. Yeah, you can't.
You
be
guys
friends.
will never ever be just friends.
It's got to go from
He
acquaintance.
has had feelings for you.
Yeah, acquaintances. Just be friendly.
Yeah.
You can't be friends.
You
anymore.
have to, like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's hard to accept, but you cannot be friends with that person. And the reason is, look, let's say he really wanted to stay friends. And he goes, I'll fight the feelings because I do actually genuinely like hanging out with you. You have to say no to him if he says that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but you just have to grow up. You have to be an adult. You have to be mature. Guys and girls cannot be best friends, and you can now you can't even be friends with him.
No.
If you see him out in public, by all means, you can be friendly, say hi. You guys can't hang out.
Yeah. Why do
He
you
likes you, and it will torture him. All right? So
It will
do the right thing and cut it off.
100% it would torture. The amount of girls have that power so much more that they torture guys because they have feelings for them. They secretly know it, but they
Power of
don't.
the pussy.
They don't want to admit it.
Pussy power.
Yeah, and
Love
there's another thing is like, why do you think the chemistry's so good? Because he has fucking feelings for you.
Exactly. He's trying.
Yeah,
Did he buy you a present for your birthday? Probably.
Yeah.
Best friends don't do that.
Yeah,
Guys don't do that to other guy best friends.
Yeah, literally.
Like, the only person I buy a present for on their birthday is Oddie.
yeah,
And that's
literally.
because, like, I don't
He's
know.
got
I
a
feel,
crush on me.
I feel obliged now because, like, we have a podcast, you know?
So yeah, take a step back, put your big pants on, and do it for him.
Yeah, be an adult.
Yeah.
Sorry. Had to be harsh. Alrighty, I got another one. Okay, so we got Dilemma. Hi, guys. Absolutely love the pod. Thank you. So I just wanted a bit of advice. Opinions for a situation. Opinions for a situation. So I haven't dated anyone for a long time, and I literally never find someone that I am actually interested in. Welcome to the club. I've recently gone out with a guy, and it was amazing, and he's so lovely, and I think we get along well. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I don't want to get ahead of myself at all. But if a guy says to you that he doesn't want to sleep with you on the first night you're together, he wants to take things slowly, is that a sign of him not being interested, or is that somehow that he shows that he does like me? He said he finds me very attractive and wants to not jump into things quickly.
Ooh, that's an interesting.
Sounds like she wanted to sleep with him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's tell your little trick, male listeners out there.
Okay.
You really want a girl to like you, and like you're in bed getting down to it, and like it's probably going to happen. You say,
Let's wait.
take a step back and go, I want to wait.
Oh! To our 6% of male listeners.
But I have been in the same situation, kind of.
Well, you wanted to wait.
No, so
Or does she wanna
she's
wait?
asking if him saying, let's wait is because he's got good intentions,
Yeah.
or he's not interested.
Okay.
And when I said it, it was because I didn't know what I wanted. So I didn't want to like lead him on. So I was like, I don't want to have sex with the chicks if I don't like her. So I was just like,
Oh yeah, because you don't want to do it and then turn around and be like, oh no, I don't want to be with. I don't like. I'm not ready for a relationship.
Yeah.
And then her be like, oh, you used me.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So mine was because I was unsure of what I actually wanted, which I probably think is the answer to that
Yep.
for a nice guy. Or he could probably, unless he's nervous to have sex, he could have really good intentions and he wants it to be right. But I think it's because he doesn't know what he wants.
I would say. Okay, I'm gonna go with an optimistic approach.
Okay.
I'm gonna say he's doing it with really good intentions. I think he likes you. Okay. But what I will say is, if it's not done by the third date and you've made it pretty clear that you are keen, then get rid of him. That's what I would say.
I reckon after he said it, 3 dates after that.
Oh, 3 dates after that? I was
Yeah.
going to say by the third date.
Yeah, so he's probably already had like 2 or 3 dates before they've gone into bed. Oh,
Did he kiss you on the first date? I need to know that. She didn't say that.
Oh yeah. I reckon you have to kiss on the first date.
First, you have.
If there's platonic energy, you're just drawn to each
Yeah.
other, and you have to kiss each other, or else it's going to be bad.
You want to know what works?
What?
I've done it. I'm just going to say, you don't have to edit that out, but I haven't done it lots of times, guys, I swear. All I'm saying is it's worked before, and I will be using it again one day.
Well, your music one.
So there's different scenarios,
Yeah.
okay? So a lot of times, like sometimes it's hard to tell. Like you go, you know how you don't really want to go in for the kiss because what if they pull back?
Yeah.
So what you do is, you could be anywhere. So we'll use music as a situation,
Yeah.
or we could use. Oh no, let's use an area. Let's say you're in a nice area. Maybe you're looking at a view, and the date's been going really good. You have good chemistry. Flirty banter. Let's say you're looking at a nice view, and then if you're pretty confident like they would like a kiss, what you do is you go, damn, this is like a nice view, and then they're gonna be like, they'll agree, they'll say, yeah, really nice, and then go, pretty good place for a first kiss, eh? And then if they agree, you just go in for the kiss because they want the kiss,
Yeah.
and then
I agree. That's a very good one.
that is, I'm not gonna lie,
Proven? Have you used it?
I came up with that.
You did. Yeah. And
Works.
He's used it with music too.
Hey, stop!
Sorry. Sorry.
Everyone's gonna think I'm a serial dater.
You're not.
Stop.
Oh,
Daddy's taken.
Daddy's taken by me. I don't have any like games that I just use like eye contact.
Oh, so you'll just like eye contact and you'll be able to grasp the situation.
Normally, like we're talking about something like deep and feelings, like something like that. You steer the conversation in something like I'm not talking about like fucking the sun, how the weather is, and then I go kiss her. Like you talk about something within your feelings, and then you just like pause for a second, you look in the eyes, and then then you know if it's on.
Oh, okay. No, I'm different. I'm like, oh damn, how nice is this view?
Yeah.
And then they agree, and I go, pretty
No,
good for a kiss.
I back both.
So you go, yeah, okay. Yours, I'm just not good at doing what you do.
Yeah.
So, it kind of takes a while for me to like get into my feelings with a girl. I don't really.
True,
I don't get into it. Like first dates for me are always kind of like, just like I feel like I ask a lot of questions and then I know I'm having a good time if I'm like genuinely interested in what they're talking about. Like if I'm asking about their job and then they have a cool job and I just like start like grilling them.
Oh yeah. Oh, here's a tip that a lot of girls ask us is, do you know if you want to date a chick like initially? Like. Yeah.
I'm gonna say. You do know after the first date if you want to date them.
They go into categories, so it's either date, have sex with, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, like, I mean, I guess me and you would agree. I think that, like, after one date, I would know if I wanted to date someone.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah. They go into that category and then you just got to see. But I have no idea what that dilemma was, but we hope we helped.
I think we did.
Okay. Hi, boys. First off, love the potty. I listen to them on repeat.
Yeah, let's go.
So the dilemma is my boyfriend and I have been together officially for 2 weeks. However,
milestone.
We have been in a situationship for almost 2 years.
What?
For all the Delulu girlies, some situationships do work out. She played the long game and it worked, maybe. Anyway, my dilemma is how soon is it too soon to move in together? My lease ends in January for my rental by myself, and I don't know if I should renew my lease, which is needed to do soon, move back home and save money, or move in with my partner. We've talked about it for quite a while, even when we weren't official. I would have him move in with me however my contract forbids it. I would prefer to get a place that's not just mine, like get one together. Thanks again, boys.
I don't know how I feel about this situation.
Like,
I don't know how I feel about a relationship starting after a 2-year situationship because that whole situationship was just a relationship.
Yeah.
You guys have been dating for 2 years and 2 weeks.
Commitment issues.
Yeah, you guys have been dating for 54 weeks. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Oh, no, it's more than that, isn't
56.
it? No, 100 and...
No, it's 52 weeks in a year. So
but it's been 2 years.
Oh,
so that
shit.
means 50 plus
What's
50 is
maths?
100 plus 2 plus 2 is
500.
So 110 weeks.
106.
110.
52 weeks in a year times 2 is 104.
108 weeks.
Yeah, whatever. I've lost it
108 weeks. Yeah, so basically, just move in with him.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's going to work out. You've been together for 2 years.
You only think you're in your own head because he asked you out or you asked him out, maybe.
And please don't come on here again on our show. And please don't come on our show and fuel all our little girls' Delulu minds, all right? Because I guarantee you, you guys weren't in a situationship. You guys were not sleeping with anyone else. You were hanging out 4 or 5 times a week. You were dating for 2 years, all right?
Yeah.
So please don't get in our little girls' heads and our little, listen to me, guys.
You're in a
Don't
mood
let
today.
guys treat... Don't let guys treat you like shit, okay? We're trash.
Yeah.
Okay?
You guys were dating for 2 years.
She got lucky.
2 years, 2 months. You're only scared because he asked you out officially 2 years, but Doesn't matter. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you think it's literally, trust your gut. If you think it's right and you've both communicated that you want to live together, do it.
Just do it. Why not? And then worst case scenario, so I'll just start off with a 6 month lease. If they say yes to a 6 month lease, I would recommend not a year.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
What is the appropriate time period do you reckon to move in together? Say it's an actual relationship. So like not a fucking.
So like they dated for a couple months and then he
Yeah,
asked her
yeah.
out, like did it all properly.
Yeah.
I guess like kind of depending on age.
Say we're most of our
So let's say our age.
23.
Okay, 23.
I'm gonna say like
I'm still
Close to a year.
Oh yeah, I'm still so terrified of that. So I would say me personally, probably a year.
yeah, close to a year.
But maybe when you're older, maybe 6 months. You know,
Yeah.
like sometimes you just know. But also, I don't know if you just know. Like if you just
Trust
like,
your gut, you know, you
just
know.
Trust your gut. If you think this person is like the person, then just trust your gut and go with it. But then if your gut feeling saying we should wait a bit longer, then wait a bit longer. I say, yeah, trust your gut. Live your life by trusting your gut.
I'm figuring out that like in life, your gut's normally right. If you got a
Yeah.
bad feeling about something, it's probably for a reason.
Yeah,
And
we've
if-
been getting some life experience lately. Haven't
Yeah,
we?
yeah,
And we've
yeah.
been trusting gut.
Yeah, you trust your gut, and then you're just like, wow, I was right. You're just understanding what's going on in your bodies. They know more than your brain, and then making coherence between the
Wanna
things.
know what?
Yeah.
The gut controls the whole body, basically. It's the
Yeah.
second brain. Did
Really?
you know that?
No, I didn't.
The gut has something to do. Your gut really does control like everything, like your health, your mood, everything. So it's pretty smart down there.
Yeah, trust your gut.
Yeah. Go for it.
Go for it, girl. Well, that was dilemmas, guys. Keep sending them in. We're trying to two
Yeah.
more dilemma episodes a month are coming.
And I want you guys to send in Am I the Assholes? You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
listening to me. Why aren't you listening to me?
There's been like one.
Do you want me to get sassy or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you can get any more sassy.
I'm in a mood today. I think I'm just excited
Yeah.
to record.
So was
but
I.
so yeah, keep them coming, guys. And we'll start smashing them out. Love you. Bye.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable.
Okay, next up, guys. Once again, you guys are providing us with the. Also, I wanted to point out in this one, I think women are crazier than men. Okay.
Really? You reckon?
I think women are crazier than men.
I think so too. And we don't hear about it. We're
Yeah,
shining a light on
and
how crazy you are.
Yeah, so we're about to shine a light on this, guys. So I went to the Instagram, and I did what I've been doing. I put a question up, and what I wanted you guys was, so I wrote, I was so drunk that and then I said, finish this sentence.
Yeah.
So you guys, yeah. So
Say no more. Just
say no more. Okay. So I was so drunk that I woke up naked in between a groomsman and a maid of honor at a friend's wedding.
No. A groomsman and a maid of honor. Oh my god.
Oi, that's a good wedding.
Were they naked too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Shit yeah. Oh,
Oh, damn.
scrolling through these things, we were just giggling.
Yeah, I know. We were doing it next to each other before. Holy
Far
shit.
out. So, I was so drunk that I added my mum to the group chat. Imagine that.
That's dangerous.
Yes.
That's so
You
dangerous.
don't
She
know
would have
what-
seen some shit you don't want to see because you can go on and you can look at the photos.
Yes, mums hopefully don't know how, but imagine you just wake up one morning, you're in your group chat and you're like, what's the name's mum's in here? What?
If I added a family member to our group chat, they'd call the police.
Oh yeah.
I was so drunk that I was able to speak Russian for a full night, but not say a single phrase in my native language, which is Spanish.
She wasn't able to speak Russian.
She said she was fully able to
No,
speak
she
Russian.
wasn't. She was going around saying like, I don't even know what Russian language is. She was just mumbling.
Oh, God.
She was
I feel
just,
like Russian's just angry.
she was just like,
She was just around grunting.
yeah. She thought she was able
And
to.
she thought she was speaking
These
Russian.
people are like, what's wrong with this
And she's
girl?
probably going up to people going, I'm speaking Russian. And then they're going, yeah, you are.
It's like, no wonder I don't understand you. We're in England. I was so drunk that I dropped my skirt and pissed in the mosh pit. There's a couple.
No! I dropped my skirt and... Oh!
There's a couple of squeamish ones that I screenshotted.
Holy shit.
I could never imagine seeing like there's a pretty girl in front of you and then you just pop a oh fuck.
Do you remember the confession session
Yeah.
episode we did where someone popped a squat and sucked a guy off?
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh, this is what I'm saying. Women, you guys are fucked.
Built different.
I was so drunk that I broke into my ex-boyfriend's house and tore up his birth certificate.
Oh no! What? What a weird thing to do.
Oh my god, how bad did it have to end? Imagine
Imagine like what goes through your brain. Like I want to like.
you know that you only get one of those?
Yeah. maybe like go through. I want to like fuck his PS4 up. I want to like I don't know.
You make him spend some money. I don't.
Yeah. Like to throw his laptop, but no,
Oh.
his birth certificate. Man, she got her heart broken. Okay, I was so drunk that got a lot of these. Confessed my love to my ex.
Oh, how often do you think that happens? Way too often.
How many times a week in the world do you reckon that happens?
How many times a week?
Let's go
in the world?
Australia. Actually,
In Australia?
Yeah. We're like 26 million. I reckon.
Probably 1,000 a week.
I reckon more than that.
More than that?
Like 10K.
Confessing your love to your ex?
10K a week.
10K a week.
Yeah, I reckon.
Toxic little country we got going on. You know what I got told by a female
Yeah.
was actually, did we name Vivian on here?
Nah, but we can.
We can.
yeah.
Vivian is just like a friend from, and she's American.
She's a friend.
She's a, huh?
She's a friend.
She's a friend. What?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
She's not my best friend.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Someone we met. I'm a hypocrite. But she's like the one we were talking about. Might have been a Patreon episode where she's like, I don't know, wherever you are, wherever she is, you're in a good mood because
Yeah.
she just like everything. She loves everything about life, so she's always in a good mood. But I don't know how we got in the conversation. Something about exes and that, and I was like, oh yeah, my ex is still. I think like my ex still talks to my sister sometimes. Like not often,
Yeah.
not often, but like I think they still message every now and then. And she was like, oh, that means she still likes you. I was like, what?
What?
She was like, oh yeah, that means that she's still in love with you.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
But I wanted to come to the females.
Ooh.
I wanted you guys so message us and let us know, what does it mean
I reckon she does.
because it's like we don't follow each other.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like if I was to ever bump into her, I would say.
Is it the most
say
recent
hi.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And but so I don't believe it at all. I really don't believe it. But because like just her and my sister are friends, and they were friends. But what Viv is saying, she's making some claims
I feel
here.
like your sister should pick your side. Tell her to.
I mean, she definitely picks my side, but she just like talks, like messages her every now
Yeah, I
and then.
don't know. That's a tricky one. Yeah.
Maybe we should get Joanna on.
Yeah.
Let's call her out.
Yeah.
Why do you do I was so drunk that I told my crush I would rather be in his bed. Didn't work out for me.
Oh, when
I love the balls you've got.
when there's a forward girl there, you want it to be hot, and
Yeah.
it's not.
I love forwardness.
No, remember
I think
when
it's hilarious.
This little story time. Remember when we were out at just where we're in the Central Coast in Terrigal, and we're getting a kebab or whatever, and the girl came up to me with a Uber.
Oh yes, I had finished work.
Yeah.
I was working that night. I had finished work and I was and then I went and I just was, and Oddie and Jack were out. I remember it.
Yeah.
And then Oddie comes out. He's like drunk, and there's this girl following him, and he did not want to. He didn't want it. It was so funny to watch because Oddie was drunk and she was drunk, and so I was standing there waiting for you guys to get food, and she's like way shorter than you.
Yeah.
And she's looking up at you, and she's got her phone with Uber, and she's like, "Put your address in." And you were like, what? And she's like, put your address in. And then you were going, what's your address? Like you were just going to send her home.
Yeah.
And then you just started ignoring her. So she's to come up to me and she's like, she knew we lived together at the time. She's like, what's your address? I was like, leave me the fuck alone. That is the funniest thing to ever happen.
Maybe that was the
We
same-
don't like that type of forwardness.
Yeah, maybe it was the same girl sending
Maybe it was.
sending it in.
Oh.
Okay. I was so drunk that I forgot I had sex with someone. Introduced myself to them next week.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty
That's pretty fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I I like that.
Imagine being the man. And he just comes up and says, "Oh, hey, I'm Amelia," and you're like,
He's like, I know.
"I know everything about you."
I've been inside of you. Imagine how unmemorable the sex has to be.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What a slap in the face that is.
Yeah.
It's like, you clearly weren't that good, buddy.
yeah. That is,
Imagine saying buddy at the end of it too.
yeah.
Hey champ, my name's Amelia. What? Was her name Amelia? Did I guess it?
No.
No.
Oh wait.
Well, we can't say that. We shouldn't say it, even if it is.
No.
I was so drunk that when I was at Kick-Ons, the morning of, I packed a bag, and when I woke up, I was at Abu Dhabi airport.
What? She went on an adventure. What?
How do you wake up in a different country?
What? She must have been out of it.
That's
There's
insane.
More than just drunk.
Do you
going on.
reckon It's quite often people traveling Europe. Do you reckon, how often do you think it is to wake up in a different country? Because they're all so close.
Oh, probably. I reckon those buses like do like 8 hours.
But also, yeah.
You just wake up and you just like fucking.
I mean, like when you're on a bus knowing you're going to a different country is different to wake up in a different country because you know you're going to.
Yeah.
But when you got so drunk the night prior, you had no plans on leaving, but then you wake up in just a different city.
I reckon there's drugs going in there.
Yeah, 100%.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Seth Rogen has a good story about getting on mushrooms and waking up in Paris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mushrooms in Amsterdam, and then he woke up in Paris,
Oh, yeah, it's kind of
which is pretty funny.
I was so drunk that I told my ex he looked like Kermit the Frog, and then called him Kermit whilst in bed.
Oh no, that's disgusting.
Come on, Kermit, go harder, faster, Kermit.
He looked like Kermit the Frog,
And she let him.
and she still slept with him.
Told his ex. Oh man.
What the fuck?
Imagine you're getting with a girl and you just hear her go, come on, Kermit.
I couldn't hear them say my name.
No.
I don't think I could. No.
Really, like whisper in your ear, Jake.
Do you, whisper?
Yeah.
A whisper,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If I heard a whisper, if there was a whisper and it was like, oh, Jake,
Imagine,
I'd be done.
Imagine she says
You
like,
couldn't do it to me because I'd be done.
she goes, yeah, she's like Jake, real loud, Jake, and you're like, shh.
Oh, dude. I'd be like, yeah, nah, a whisper, for some reason, like a groany whisper
It's when like your heads are both
gets
next
me
to
gripping the sheets.
When your head-
I'm gripping and I'm holding on for dear life and I'm like, please stop, please
Yeah.
settle down, please.
Literally.
I was so drunk that I accidentally slept with my boyfriend's twin. He told me about it 6 months later.
Accidentally bullshit.
Accidentally slept with my boy. You know the difference.
Yeah, you know the difference.
You know the difference. You know the pH is off.
You wanted to see if it was the same.
And was it? Probably.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Well, we learned about pH, guys.
We did
you
learn about
used that well,
pH.
just said.
I did, didn't
Yeah.
I? You know the pH was off.
Oh yeah, that's just all.
Who was better though? Seriously, message us.
all sorts of wrong. Oh, I was so drunk that I stole some stranger's perfume and sprayed it in my mouth.
Ew.
Obviously thought it was like mouth spray.
Yeah. That is, yeah, you got to be pretty drunk to do that.
Oh yeah.
I was so drunk that I called 000 on the way home because I thought my Uber driver was kidnapping me.
Imagine being the Uber driver.
He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like
I'm taking you home. You're paying me for this.
the police is behind her.
And they would have taken that so seriously too. Like, I'm being kidnapped.
Oh yeah. I'm being held against my will.
How drunk do you have to get? That's wild.
Oh, far out.
We have a friend that got so drunk once that he threw chips at a police officer and they were wearing their body cams. So it's all on body cams. Like, he was totally in the wrong. He had a snack pack, threw his chips at the police officer, ran, and they chased him and beat the fuck out of him. And he just, in the video the whole time, he had to go to court, and then he said in the video the whole time, you can see him struggling, getting the shit beaten out of him, and he's just going, fuck you, you fucking dogs.
He full got away, and then he decided to walk back down the main street again.
Yeah, he got away, walks back in their view, and they chased him.
Idiot. Okay, I was so drunk that I threw up all over this guy I was hooking up with in his bed, and then I did it in my Doc Martens.
Oh, that's foul. That is foul.
Imagine being the dude. You think you're getting some, and then you're just like, oh my God.
Imagine throwing up on someone.
And then like all in their bed, and then the only thing next to you is just your Doc Marten. You just do it all inside a $300 pair of shoes.
Yeah. Oh, that's so true. What is it with like whenever you know you're about to vomit? It's like you just start going. You just like start. You're looking for the nearest thing to vomit in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like such a stressful situation.
Imagine if it was like on the bottom too. It was just like straight up. Ugh.
God, the cleanup.
Yeah.
I'd be like, get out.
I'd be so off it. I'd be like, get out.
Yeah. I mean, if you make it to the toilet, by all means, like I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, you're sick. We both were
Not in my
out.
bed.
Like, but just make it to the toilet. Don't go in my bed. I was so drunk that I made out with a homeless person. My mate said they were hot, but I don't remember.
They were not hot. They were not hot.
No homeless person is hot.
Oh, she needs to go get tested.
Oh, God.
Oh, all types of tests. I don't know. Yeah.
God. There's no way a homeless person
At
looks
least he
good.
made his night, probably.
Probably made his week.
Yeah, but his life.
Probably.
Said he was
Getting
hot.
more action than me.
Yeah, saying he was hot. I was so drunk that I climbed onto the table and licked all the drinks off it.
Ew.
On all
How
fours.
desperate.
On all fours, just go, licking all the things. Oh,
That's one way to give me the ick.
yeah.
eh?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
If I saw that, oh,
I was so drunk that I sent my dad with lung cancer a video of me vaping.
oh, wow.
The fuck?
Why?
Are you kidding
She
me?
had to get something off her chest.
Why did you send that to us?
I hope that made you feel better. 'Cause that's bad.
I hope this makes you feel like shit.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What?
Take it. Yeah, fuck me. That's just terrible.
That's wild.
Oh. I was so drunk that I showered with 2 of my closest friends. We all made out. 3 girls. I just wanted to put that in your head.
That's hot. That's so. Oh, can I see a photo of it? That is the most attractive thing I've ever heard come out of someone's mouth.
Oh yeah. But as a man, just picturing that in your brain.
I'm not uncrossing my legs for a while. Let me tell you that, man. I was so drunk that I hooked up with a guy because I thought he was Drake.
Oh, I saw that one. He's like a 45-year-old man.
But he was 45. Oh, man.
Oh my god. I was so drunk that I sent screenshots of my ex cheating to his mum and told her she'd raised him wrong.
Facts! Are you kidding? And also, it's like you're questioning the way she raised her son. So you're not even just trying to out your son and make his mum hate him.
Yeah.
It's like you raised him wrong.
Yeah.
This is your fault. How could you blame the mum for that?
You both broke my heart.
Oh, I got my last one. This one's just stupid. I was so drunk that I ate a raw potato.
Oh my god. No. Imagine what that tastes. Like, hope the skin one.
What do you think it would taste like?
Hope it wasn't the ones with like dirt and skin on them.
Bit of vitamin B. Never heard anyone?
No.
Have you ever seen the videos of people cutting a potato into a perfect looking bar of soap and then putting it in the fridge, and then people wash themselves with a potato without even realizing because potatoes foam up.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
we should do that to someone.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because who do we know that uses a bar of soap?
Oh,
I know who.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. We know.
My last one. I was so drunk that I spoke to my toilet seat, called it my homie for having my back when I was throwing up. Dapping up after you're done. Dap the toilet seat up. You dap it up.
That is the best one. That is a really good one. Damn, that's so funny. I'll talk to objects as well. Like, my computer's been wigging out lately, and yesterday I had to go on, and I was like, I needed to do something, but it wasn't doing it. A couple of days ago, I wouldn't do it, and I was like, I'll leave it for a couple of days, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so I went on, and I went to go do it, and it did it really easily, and I was like, I'm fucking proud of you. I was like saying out loud, I was like, I'm proud of you. You did it. You fucking did it.
I did it.
And I hope it hears me.
I do. I love you. I love you. Like, and then when it's not, I'm like, I fucking hate you.
I know.
Fuck you.
Sometimes I just want to kick it.
Yeah. But
Too expensive.
honestly, guys, keep getting drunk. Keep
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and keep sending us stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable.
All right, everybody. This next segment actually saddens me a little bit.
Same. I hate that. No, go.
I don't want to admit that's true,
I know.
and I think it might be. And so, what we're talking about is male friendships, especially, but male and female friendships, and
The difference between them, kind of.
Yes.
Because
So, you girls have thrown some shade at us.
Yeah, I saw a video.
Yeah.
And the video was this girl saying, guys are always going on about how girls are constantly changing friend groups. And we actually are guilty of this. We talk about this.
We say it's a wit.
And so it's like we always say, girls are always changing friend groups. But us guys, we're the same boys.
We're loyal.
We're loyal. From kindy.
I got my boys back.
From young. From when you first, we're the same boys our whole life. And then she goes, initially I was mad. I was like, fuck you. But she goes, and the reason is because male friendships they're only surface level. And I was like, what? Shut up. And she starts going on about it. And she goes like, female relationships they're a lot more feelings based, which is so true. Like what happens is like females, they become friends and they talk about feelings. They talk about how they feel. They talk about all this stuff. They're very open. And so there's this big trust build up. So when that trust is broken, it's like, even if it's a little thing, it's still broken trust. So it's a big thing. So then it's like, well, the friendship is kind of a little ruined.
It's another type of relationship.
Yeah. And so then with guys, it's like, Oddie and I were thinking about it when I was said about this video, and we were like, shit, we're talking about this on the pod. It was like, that's so true. Like all of us guys, we just get together and Like we have the best time.
We hang
have
out.
we have the best time, but we just hang out, we laugh, we talk shit, we talk about girls, we talk about, but like it is all surface level. We talk about sports, we just do dumb shit. So it's and then when we started talking about it, we were like, well, let's save it because we kind of agree.
Oh
which
yeah,
sucks.
And I don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to admit it. But,
Yeah.
like, I think you and I
I was gonna say that, yeah.
don't fall into that category.
Yeah. So what I thought was, yeah, you and I have like, so like if one of you, if you or I broke each other's trust, it would be like pretty big deal.
Oh yeah.
Whereas me and one of our other friends in our group, we'd probably brush it off pretty easy.
I do think it's pretty rare what we have, but compared to other male
True.
relationships, the sort of conversations we have. Even when we were having fun in Gilly Tea, when we were having that like a moment, I went and took a piss and I came back and I thought that like what you and I have is a relationship that I've never felt before. Because like there's a feeling that you have with a female companion of like love or whatever.
Yeah, it's like different again.
And then with you, I definitely still love you, but it's a different type of feeling.
It's I
And
agree.
And then I was thinking about, I don't know if this is what sparked it because it was in the back of my brain, but I was just like, I think I would be very upset if like our relationship dissipated or something.
See, if you and I, if something happened,
Yeah.
and yeah, I would be pretty fucked up, I think.
Yeah.
I've never thought to myself, like, any guy out there, if you said to them, if you lost a certain friend, would you cry? Probably not. But I do think that, like, if something happened and everything ended, it'd be something that I'd be, like, depressed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But then going back to that, literally, the other ones of our friends, it's weird because men have, what I suppose happens with girls is they talk about everything to every individual one. The highs, the lows, the relationships, what they're feeling right then and then. Whereas dudes have different people for different things.
Yeah, okay.
So if I want to talk, you're like out of the equation because I talked about everything.
Yeah.
But like I have some friends who I'll go, if I want relationship advice,
Yeah.
I'll go talk to them.
Yeah.
If I want to get pissed, I'll go hang out with this one.
Yeah, I agree. Some friends I have a different sense of humor around.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
like, but they're all combined and then I don't experience everything with one of them. So like basically it's just surface, maybe a little bit under the surface level, but
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
It does. So basically what came out of it was like the reason guys stay with the same friend group is because there's nothing important enough to break it up.
Yeah.
Whereas the female relationships are real relationships. And that's why everything is like so different. So it's like, because trust can be broken.
I've never been able to comprehend why all our people, the girls we went to school with, all their friendship groups have changed 10 times.
Yeah, facts,
But
bro. And I always thought was like, yeah, girls are just toxic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm guilty of it. I'm happy to admit.
I like they're bitches.
Yeah, they're girls are bitches. Like my younger sister, she's going through just the classic teenage girl, like friendship group type situations.
They're
and
worse than anything.
worse.
They're worse than anything.
And I've always just thought, whenever I hear about it, whenever I hear my parents talking about it, I'm just like, oh god, this must just be exhausting. But like, I think now I kind of realize like, oh, she actually is probably very hurt by a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Because I've always just brushed it off like, oh, she must be the problem.
Yeah. They're all just going at each other.
Yeah. So
But
very recently, I think.
What do you think's better? Do you think it's better to go through?
That's a great question. And I'm gonna say, I think what we have, and then like, so I think being a guy's better, but we have the best of both worlds because it's like we have each other, and then we have all the surface level friendships that are all like great friends.
Yeah.
But we would it's like we get to keep the same friend group because of it.
Yeah,
but then
legit.
we get the best of both worlds where we have someone we feel we can talk to. So it's like we're not those type of guys where it's like mental health would stay. We wouldn't hold it all in. Like, we are kind of classic dudes and we don't talk about stuff all the time. But I do think that if there was something really bothering us, we would be able to get it off our chest.
I'll tell you what confirms it actually the other day. When me and Jake we were in our fields just having a very deep and meaningful conversation about what we're doing together.
Yeah.
And then Jack, we mentioned him a lot on the podcast, came up in conversation and I just said to him, I was like, let's send Jack a nice message.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it, why not? So we got out.
We missed him.
Yeah, we missed him. He started the trip with us and he's gone. And I got my Snapchat out and we just said, hey man, like, miss you. I think we said we love you a lot. And what else?
I think we just said like, oh yeah, hey man, we were talking about, we just wanted to let you know
thinking
we
about
miss you. We wish you were here.
Yeah.
We love you, bro. So
Yeah.
I don't know, just something along those
Something
lines.
along those lines, just nice little thing. And we got a Snapchat back and he's like, almost like crying.
He really looked distraught.
And he's like doing some weird things because he was uncomfortable talking about his feelings, which is representative of a normal male. And he's like, I think that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, Whoa.
Yeah.
Yo, I wonder if he's listening to this.
Ah, yeah. Who might be?
He
But
might be.
I think that maybe that's a bit of science, and we backed what the girls are saying.
We may have just confirmed it.
Yeah, literally.
So,
Because we tried to break that surface level, and he's like, "That's the nicest thing anyone ever said to me."
Yeah, what it did, and what that did to you and I, though, was we were both like, shit, we like, when we get home, we want to like, I don't know, it's almost like we want to like change our friend group dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and just see if we can do it. Like, we'd have to go test the waters. I reckon some of them would be like,
But I don't want our
"Fuck
friends to
off,
break up either.
Yeah, I don't want to break up.
You need the right type of dude, because like
Yeah.
we are figuring it out that like not a lot of dudes are capable of talking about their feelings.
No.
Because it's not normal in their family or how they're brought up. And you do it and they're just like awkward and weird and like, oh, shut up. They put their walls up and will like either deflect and they say like snide comment or something. That's the most dudes thing, and give you a bit of shit for something like, oh, what are you, a girl? Like something like,
Shut up, you girl.
something like that. And then I'm just like, oh, well, I'm not going to bother trying then.
Yeah, I won't try anymore. It's like it's always fun to test it, but so what? Yeah, what do you think? So I'm trying to think though. So it basically, are you better off? Like this girl was kind of saying like girls have real relationships, guys have surface level relationships, and it's like, I guess, but with the guy situation, there's way less heartbreak. So is it kind of? What do you think? What do you like?
I don't know. I think I'm going to lean towards.
We're biased.
You need one, but does the girl? So we get the deep and meaningful relationship. Well, I hope most dudes from the girl.
Mm-hmm.
So from a relationship.
Yep.
And then we have all the surface things, whereas they have all their relationships are deep and meaningful.
Yeah.
I reckon it's too much to comprehend.
It's too much. It's way too much, and they can't help it, which sucks.
yeah.
It's just how they are.
So I reckon we've got the lucky straw.
I do agree, because it's like,
And I don't have to meet heaps of new people and stuff. I just get to keep my same friends.
yeah, that's such a good point. So
But it makes sense, and I think they're right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Yeah, no, I think it's a good, correct statement. But yeah, I think it was a cool thing. It's kind of interesting.
Little eye-opening for sure.
I'd love to hear. Yeah, if you guys have got anything, any takes on it, send us a voice message and.
I'll add it to the girl's perspective. Plug coming soon.
Yo.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable.
Okay, everybody, we're back with a Relatables fan favorite. This is Things We Love About Girls. And I love it.
We seem to not struggle to think of them.
Oh, it's-
In that, I don't know. I have two in here that I think I might be repeats,
Really?
but I don't give a fuck.
They're in a different context?
Don't care.
Oh, you don't care?
Love them. But
Yeah.
they're not repeats of mine. I was always thinking like maybe Oddie has said these ones before, but who cares?
These are the type of people Jake and I are. I went and watched our old videos, so I didn't get any repeats.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Fuck, I'm a good co-host.
You didn't.
Yeah, Mummy wears the pants today.
You didn't go watch
Yes,
them.
I did.
Are they good vids?
Yeah, fucking heard that. Go check them out. All right. Okay, my first one goes along what we've been talking about. Things we love about girls. Their ability to feel all emotions.
Yes, that's facts.
Yes.
That is absolute facts. And they actually know how to talk. Like they know how to feel them. Whereas we'll feel something and we'll be like,
Yeah, when we hang out with girls, you see how happy they are in this certain moment, and I'm like, I don't know how to comprehend that. They're sad because I don't know, their coffee tasted like shit, and then you see that they're sad. I'm like, I'm just mid the whole day.
yeah, I'm literally.
Yeah. I love it. They know how their feeling and their body works, and I envy it.
Oh damn, that's facts. That's what that is. Mine's just like this little just easy one. Things I love about girls. The way that they make a small bed look massive.
I've never thought of that.
How like
Oh.
you feel like they curl like even if it's a queen bed, like yes, it's a
Yeah.
big bed, but when you get up, let's say you're going to the toilet or something,
You can't-
and they're snuggled up in this big blanket, and like the pillow's like too big for them, and their head sink, they look, and you're like, where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you right now?
Yeah, they lay flat. You're like, where the fuck she go? Like, did she leave me? I do love that too.
Yeah.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, you know what else I'd love? I'm not a big fan of sharing a bed, but something I do love is like when they're smaller than you, and when you are sharing a bed, and you wake up in the morning and you're ready to have a little cuddle, and so you just go like this, and you just pull them over, and you don't move at all, you just pull them to you.
I do like that too.
So
Oh,
good.
I tell you why we love when they make the bed look so small. You're like, there's so much room for me.
Yeah.
You're basically not there.
Facts.
Oh, okay. Mine is sort of like deeper. Things I love about girls. Their subconscious brain. So I think
Oh.
they're always like thinking and like they're always on. Whereas like in the background, they know everything that's going on, and then they'll say something and switch on. Whereas when my subconscious brain switches on, I'm just there like, and you're talking to me, I couldn't hear one
Look,
thing.
I love it. I agree with you. It's very cool, but fuck, it must be exhausting.
Oh yeah,
It must be exhausting.
that's why they need their naps.
Yeah, that's why. Adorable.
Well, I should have added that to my list. Things I
When
love about the girls is when they have a nap.
Things, yes. Adorable.
Yeah,
It's just adorable.
So what do you do? And she just wakes up and her hair's all messy. Like, I had a nap. And like, oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, girl. Yeah, you did.
Oh. Okay. Things I love about girls. When you're just playing around and then you go to pick them up, like you just kind of play wrestling and you go to pick them up and they go, no, don't pick me up. I'm too heavy. When you could literally just like throw them across the room.
Literally, you're like, stop it. Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't even know you were off the ground.
I do love that too, eh? Or that sort of goes on to my next one. The thing I love about girls, feminine energy. Gives us room to be a man. So like for example, like you like start being a man and you're like, oh, you want me to order an Uber? And instead of her being a little independence, the girl, she's like, yeah, order me one.
Ooh.
And like you just begin being a man. You're like, want me to order your food? And you're like, yeah, I'll go up and order.
Something that I love about girls is the way that they want you, like the way they make me feel like I want to be a man.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you're at dinner and you want to go up and you want to pay the bill without them knowing, so then you can walk out without them. Then they're like, we need to pay, and it's like taken care of.
Yeah.
And you just feel, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, it's like when we were hanging out with girls, and like normally when we've been riding a lot of bikes around Bali, and like it's whoever leads the way, like I couldn't care less. But when we were with these girls, I felt obliged, like I've got to fucking choose the path for these people to get through. I've got to go through first.
And I'm just psychotic. I don't give a fuck if there's a girl on my bike or not. All I want to do is go fast.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Your turn.
No, yours. I did feminine energy.
Oh yeah. Okay, things I love about girls. Ready? I'm gonna set the scene. Okay, sitting at having dinner, facing each other. Look up. She makes eye contact, smiles, and then she drops her head.
And she goes, don't. I just pictured it. Don't.
I know. And yeah, and then they go, don't.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about?
Yeah, and then she goes, nothing.
Yeah. You're like,
yeah.
what do you think about?
She was about to say I love you or something.
I know. And then you just like, I don't know what it is. I can't even explain why I love it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe like a lot of the things they do, I just find very adorable.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
They are very cute.
Yeah.
That's right. You love a cute girl. Just everything she does is just so cute.
We're hyping them up today.
Oh,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
The things I love about girls, food babies.
Yes, that's the funniest thing ever.
Every single girl, when she's bloated or she's just eaten, she pops a little stomach out and she goes, "Oh, this is Carlos."
I got a food baby, and then they do the unbutton.
Yeah.
They undo a button.
They all
love
get
that.
It's so funny too, and every single girl does it, and
They
it's
do.
cute. And then if I did it, I'd be like, "Fuck, that's chat." Like,
Yeah, like that's just stupid. Like if you and I were doing something, you're just like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to undo a button." I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Fucking settle down, buddy. Settle down."
literally.
Oh, all right. Things I love about girls is when they become a mini version of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When they start like taking all your little aneurysms and stuff.
Yeah.
Start using your words. Oh, it's just like yeah.
I love it.
You like me, don't you?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you like me, don't you?
Yeah.
You like me.
Oh, you want to be me?
You like me.
Yeah, literally. That's a
You
good
ever
one.
It's like you have such a good personality. Thanks, it's yours.
You're just me.
Thanks, it's yours.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Things I love about girls. Okay. When they're at the gym, got to go do a pull up. They go there and they just jump.
Oh, they can't reach. They can't reach.
They can't reach.
That must be terrifying.
So they got to jump.
Oh, that must be terrifying.
I'm there just like this, and I'm like, that is so cute.
Oh, you know who I saw do that the other day?
Yeah.
I saw a video.
Yeah, I know. That's where I got it from.
I'm not naming any names.
That's where I got it
Not
from.
naming any names. See, but when I see it from that person, I'm just like, you fucking pussy. Last one's a simple one. Something I love. This is kind of like falls under like things I love that girls do.
Yeah.
Is when they message you first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Really, that's just like a thing where it's like, okay, I'm confident.
I'll tell you what we want to. Did we say it on last potty? We want girls to start asking guys out.
Yeah. No, we didn't say it on the potty. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
We were like, guys always have to ask the girl to be their girlfriend. We want girls to start saying, will you be my boyfriend?
If it feels right, yeah, like do it.
Like seriously, I want you to walk around wearing the pants. I want to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, imagine.
Or it's like, are you just like, really?
Yeah.
Like, ooh. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Jump up. Oh, fuck.
I got two more.
Okay.
Things I love about girls. When they ask you to make TikToks.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
It's like, come into my TikTok and you're like, no, I don't want to be in your video.
Oh,
And then you start doing
facts.
You start doing a little dance move with them and you're like, you see him, you're like, oh yeah.
You're like, I hate doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Give me any excuse to dance. Like
That's a good one.
And then my last one, things I love about girls. Swear every girl is so fucking ticklish. Like about their feet or like under their arms or somewhere in their body. And they're like, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
That is a good one. But I, myself, am ticklish.
Yeah.
And I have this thing. There's two. Okay, I don't know what it is. I'm really petty. There's two things that if a girl does them, done for.
Oh, tickle, yeah.
And one of them's tickle me. And the other one is abbreviating words that don't need to be abbreviated. And it's fucked. It's like, and I cannot control what it does to my mind when someone tickles me or they abbreviate a word that doesn't need to be abbreviated. I look at them and they're a different human.
When I was talking to this girl the other day, and she was having a little bit of a cry, and she calls a mental breakdown a mentee B.
And I heard it.
And she was like really sad, and he goes, "Oh, let me say something to her." He's like, "Let me tell her, I'll never want to fucking talk to her ever again. She's just said mentee B." I was like, "Bro, she's fucking crying." I was like, "No, I'm not saying that to her."
I had been traveling all day. I was in a shit mood. Oh, man. I can't believe you didn't let me send it.
Yeah.
I'm so upset.
But things we love about girls. If you guys keep wanting, we'll keep doing it.
Yeah, look, if you keep wanting, we'll keep doing it. We don't like to exhaust anything, but this one's pretty easy. So.
Yeah.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable.
Rightio, guys. It's that time of day. We're doing the outro. You guys love it. You love it. But we first of all want to thank. We're back at Lighthouse Studios. We want to give them a big thank you.
That's why we sound so crisp.
Yeah,
in
that's
your
why we
ears.
sounded good. That's why you guys could hear all the sass in my voice today.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
So thanks again to Lighthouse. If you're ever here, hit them up. Yeah.
But we're done. We're leaving you with a song.
Yep.
And this one is about if you're going through a tough time. It's just like a thing to get you in your feels. It's Let Her Go, but a bit of a change up by Central C.
So Let Go by Sench.
Take it away.
Okay, guys. Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts.
I just want to
snow.
say, everybody,
Only know
go
you
fall in
love her
love.
when you let her go.
We love every single one of you. You deserve to feel it. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Only know you
And this
get
has been your
high
boys.
when you're feeling low.
Jake and Oddie.
Only
Go
hit the
become a
roads when
space
you're
cadet on
missing
Patreon.
home. Only
Go
know you
5-star
love her
that
when
shit.
you let her
Listen
go.
to the YouTube, and we just
Said that
from the
pussy
bottom of
mine,
Jake and
so
ours heart.
let it go.
Thank you very
It's
much.
such a hope. I love you. And fuck, I'm done, guys.
Thank
I was
you.
like reading that and I was like, fuck, it gets a bit deep.
Thank you. See you later.
Illy, trilly.
Bye.
I said, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be. Relatable. I've been hanging out with new friends. People more like me instead. Living on the same wavelength. I knew it when they said, hey, do what you wanna do. Be what you wanna be.